Chad's not here to tell me why this morning after. All right, good morning, y'all. Where is Chad? I want to congratulate him on his new job or his promotion. Huh? Well, tell him we congratulate him on the promotion. To him, he gets promoted and he stops coming. What's up with that? Where's the love? I just don't see it. I don't see it. It's sad. All right, today we had a conference and Republicans in the House and across the country received some very good news from our conference chair this morning with Liz Cheney, announcing that she will remain on our leadership team and remain in the House. She is a fighter, and she is a powerful voice for conservatives, and is the type of person we need to help us lead the charge to win back the majority. Liz, I speak on behalf of our members when I say thank you for your commitment to the Republican Party and to the vision that will truly help propel Americans across the country for a better future. What you need to read into it, is there a real chance that we're going to win the majority? The idea that our conference chair had an opportunity to go to the Senate, and she chose to stay here to help us win the majority. I thank her for that. Now let me shift to what we saw yesterday in this chamber, a taxpayer-funded campaign stunt for the Democrats. They took Americans' hard-earned dollars and funneled them into years of worthless or baseless investigation meant to discredit this president. And after 3 years with zero facts to back up their accusations, Democrats rammed impeachment down the throats of the American people. If this was real, if this was really as serious as they claimed this would be, yesterday was no cause for celebration. But in that case, Democrats did what you would expect in a campaign event. Posed for pictures, smiled, handed out gifts to one another, and Speaker Pelosi even fist pumped on the House floor during what should have been a serious debate. And I'm sure most of you got a pin as well. Their behavior is disgusting and appalling. Every person in this country should be enraged at the fraud, the waste, and abuse they have seen from Democrats in this majority. Millions of dollars spent, countless hours lost on their unrelenting hatred towards this president. It is not enough that Speaker Pelosi and her colleagues have been determined to embarrass the president in our own country, but there is a worse trend that has taken on. Whenever the president is helping to strengthen our country on the international stage, Democrats are trying to bring him down on Capitol Hill. Let me point that out to you. September 24th, the president was at the United Nations General Assembly. Speaker Pelosi had her press conference to announce impeachment. December 4th, the president was at the NATO leaders meeting. Democrats hold a hearing with law professors. And yesterday, as the president was on Pennsylvania Avenue signing phase 1 of a trade deal with China, Speaker Pelosi, after needless waiting for a month, decides that it is a day she'll send articles of impeachment to the Senate. Their sabotage has failed. Their juvenile behavior has only succeeded in showing the American people the sharp contrast between this failed majority and what real leadership looks like. It was a progress on the China trade deal yesterday, and today the Senate is expected to pass the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement. Promises made, promises kept. Most people did not think this president could accomplish this. He did something others could not. He first promised the American public he would do it, and he carried it out. He carried it out at the same time that this majority spent their entire time trying to investigate him. He never let that get him down. I'll guarantee you this. When we are back in the majority, we will take our responsibilities seriously, and we will stay committed to helping you, the American people. Open for questions. Yes, ma'am.
Republicans have maintained that the president and the White House has done nothing wrong. There was no crimes committed, no laws broken. The GAO just came out with a report this morning saying the White House did break laws in freezing the aid to Ukraine. So do you still maintain that this is a sham investigation, that there's nothing wrong, and Democrats had no right to even look into this?
100% yes. OMB's response was that they disagreed with the GAO's opinion. OMB uses it apportionately authority to ensure taxpayer dollars are properly spent. These are taxpayer dollars going to another country that people believe there was corruption with the new administration. I think it was the rightful thing to do. Yes?
Yesterday, Lev Parnas, Rudy Giuliani's associate, said that President Trump was fully aware of the efforts on his behalf to dig up damaging information. And I'm wondering if this changes your view in any way, or if you have any reaction to the fact that he has said not only was Mr. Trump aware, but the Attorney General was read in, that Mike Pence was involved, everybody was involved.
Not at all. This man lacks all credibility. This is the same pattern that I've seen before with Cohen, with Aviati. The media tries to build something into it, just to show that he went on and the nature of what he spoke. This is the same man that said Devin Nunes was in Vienna when he was not. So he doesn't have any credibility. Yes, ma'am.
Does Parnas' allegations though put any pressure on to have more witnesses come forward and be part of the Senate trial to determine whether or not they're telling the truth about these things and to put those things to the Senate jurors?
Not at all. You have the transcript of the phone call. That's all you need. You have the phone call. That's what they're based their impeachment on. Even though their managers had decided on impeachment, you have Hakeem, who voted for it 2 years almost to this date, a year before the phone call even took place. You have Adam Schiff, who met with the whistleblower but lied, said he had proof beyond circumstantial. We found that was not to be true. So no, you don't need anything more. They made their case for impeachment. The Senate role now is to judge it. And that's what they'll go through. Yes, ma'am.
McCarthy, do you think that the State of the Union should be delayed until the trial is completed at this point?
Well, the trial could be completed by then, how weak the case is itself, but I'd leave that up to the president. I think it would be appropriate for him to be able to speak to the American public when they can all watch and listen. Every time he's given a State of the Union walking away, the country feels stronger. The country has a better understanding of where they're going, more hope, more opportunity. And I want to make sure he's given that opportunity. Unfortunately, the way that the Speaker has held her papers, when it was such an urgency, when she got nothing in the process of holding it, but really harming any senator that's running for president. They're going to be sitting in their chair for 6 days with no phones, can't campaign. I'm not sure if Nancy Pelosi was waiting on all those pins to arrive, to ordering them. I'm not sure why she held the papers, because she achieved nothing by it. Any other questions?
Congressman.
Yes, sir.
A week ago today, you told
This
me...
exact day?
This exact day.
All right, a week
at
ago,
this
yes.
press conference, you told me that about Lev Parnas, I guess I met him one time. We found out that that's not true. And my question is, why do you need to guess how many times you met Lev Parnas? A big ticket donor
I
here.
don't know.
Let me finish my question, sir.
Oh, please finish.
Along with Igor Fruman, these are big
Who's that?
ticket donors who, wasn't there an investigation? Didn't your team look into this? Will there be an audit that is released to the public and the press?
I don't know how much money he gave me. When it came out in the press, if you'll look, I've been pretty successful. I have raised more money than as the leader of the Republican Party, as the speakers of the Republican Party before me. People come to events and they take photos with me. This seems to be the case. I saw a photo that he had on there that he actually walked up to me at the inaugural. If you see, he put his hand around me and snapped a picture, like hundreds of thousands of other people did as well. That seems to be of interest to you. When I found out that this individual had given money to take back, or I don't know if it's protect the house, it was given away to charity. I don't know what more you need by that. I know because you come back every week with the same question. I'm not sure it changed.
Every day, every week, you avoid answering it completely. What I'm
Okay,
asking,
let's be honest and fair, okay? You just said a week ago, you asked me the question, I answered. Now I answered the same question again. We can do this each and every week, but the facts don't change. Last week when you asked me the question, the money he provided was sent to. Do I get an answer as well? Because you did too. Okay.
Can I ask the question?
Once you let me answer. Last week when you asked me the question, it was the same facts that it was this week.
Yes, the answer you gave me, Congressman, was not true.
No, it's not.
My question is.
Last question.
Thank you. My question is, given that these big ticket donors who donated $100,000 to protect the house,
Mhm.
more than $100,000 to protect the house, will your team audit what happened and given the different answers and make that audit available to the American people?
That we gave the money away? It already shows that it does.
Just what happened, how many times you met him, what the nature of what happened. Because you said, I guess I met him one time. Can you look into it and just release the findings of whatever you look into, whatever you find?
Okay, let me release everything I know and everything I find.
About Mr. Parnas, a central figure in the impeachment investigation.
Okay, you done with your question?
Yes.
All right, let me be very clear to you. It's the exact same answer you've had every other week that you've ever asked me. I do not know the man. He came to a fundraiser and he provided me money. I learned from the media that he provided money to a fund. A learning of that information, we gave that to charity. I think that'll answer the same question, and if you come back next week, you'll get the same answer. All have a nice week.